Hi guys, I am Dlamini, aka B. I am a presenter right here on Eswatini TV, and today I got a chance to be part of this amazing show called Asambe. Loko ngilethnyeke inhlelo lebese mangitibukela ngithi hayibo khethola kanjani kanti kuze baphumelele kuleya show, and finally I got the invite, guys. I am a very shy person. Yeah, yes, I'm shy. Very down to earth, but once I get used to, to people, I'm a very vocal person. Like, mangaya bangani bam, bese ubuta umuntu longimithe just for one day, two different versions. Growing up, it was my dream job, bruh. I've always known that I want to be in the media space, honestly, from a very young age. I was that type of kid, I'm indoor, I'm watching TV, I'm reading books. Like, TV, and somehow I started falling in love with what I was seeing on TV, and I just like, maybe I can do that, But most importantly, I think ngaba intrigued ukuthi lesifombe sifika kanjani lapha kuma uyabona letimbo leto nje ukuthi sifika kanjani kubukeka kube nesound letimbo leto. I think that's where I fell in love. Ngabona ukuthi no, whatever I do, it just has to be in the media space. But ke look sengimdala sekuningi manje ngifuna kubamba lapha nalapha, but still konke kupolisha under one thing, such as acting. I think I fell in love with acting, but to be honest, acting was my first love. That was my first love. Then later I fell in love with, the media things. I remember this one time. Do we have time? I remember this one time. So my Miwami is into this theater things. So one time, I think I was still in primary, ngahamba naye, and they had like a theater production. And I don't want to lie to you, I fell in love. For the first time, I knew what love was. Manga bona barihesa, a stage play, and I was like, I need to do that. A job I could never do. I don't know, but I don't picture myself doing something else outside media. Like, honestly, I don't see myself doing anything else. Ngafane rotate from journalism, but nothing outside the media space. I don't know, anything I definitely wouldn't do that, because I'm like, guys, now you're going to have to superstar at school. Yo, guys, stick to school. But really, honestly speaking, I don't see myself. I see the type I can invest more at school when Dlamini slim kakhulu lanika ukuthi imali tami itongena but hayi ngibuyele esikoleni. So yeah, a job that will definitely require me ukuthi ngibuyele esikoleni ngibe sedincwadzini. Yo, ngingashona guys, ngingashona. Woo! First, I was very excited when the producer called me and it's like, don't you want to feature on Asambe? I'm like, what? I'm definitely game. I think, I don't know, bro. I'm definitely looking forward to the follow-up in. I'm just hoping it's not something very difficult like Boma hotel because yo ngakhala cause really accepting what I'm doing. Just because yabo umuntu vele kwamele ukwenza icabanga ngesengwenda as a job, but more than anything, I think I wanna experience how it feels like to do someone else's job, because most of the time I get people saying, what, you're a presenter, you just and they don't understand it's more than just that. I have to do research, I have to, it's a lot. It's more than just me standing in front of the screen and talking into you have to have lines in your head with, okay, right now I'm dokuluma in. So I'm really excited. I can't wait to see in just to be in someone else's shoes for a day. But yo mangatiwa nje a day ngafika out, you guys kawanga. But anyways, I'm really excited to be here and I can't wait to see in. Hi guys, I'm so excited but a bit nervous because I had to go to skip panic. But anyway, I'm ready. I hope you're ready. Asambe guys, Baphetsile. Okay, okay. Photographer! Ah! I think this is gonna be easy since I did TV and film production. Asambe. As much as I found the photography, but I had a semester too. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry to say, but but hopefully, yeah, this is a boy. Excited but nervous at the same time. Cabanga nje sengihlaza on national TV. Sengikhohlwa wo Zoom. I'm so excited, guys, but nervous at the same time. Let's go. Hey, let's go, guys. As much as ngangivani ngicabanga ukuthi ngithi ngende TV and film ngicabanga ukuthi hey lembona yonto yani guys ngathi lutho nami nje ndabe njengazi ukuthi ngiyaqalela. Okay, guys.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Okay,
COVID is still here. COVID is still here.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. My name is Mbulelo.
Baphetsile, Dlamini, but you know, big beats, much better.
All right. Hello. Thank you. Welcome to our studio. So this is our photography studio. I'm a photographer.
Okay.
Part-time videographer, but mostly photography. And this is basically where all the magic happens. Just to give you a quick tour before we start, we'll call in our model, who will be working with us. Yes.
Yeah.
Just before she comes in, I'll give you a quick tour around here. So this is what we call a softbox. So this is what controls our lighting, because photography is manipulation of light, the way you capture light. So you might capture it to create whatever shadows or clear picture you want to create. So that's where the difference between a cameraman and a photographer comes in. Photographer is the art of taking pictures and manipulating light. Okay. And so this is our light modifiers. So they dictate how sharp or how soft our light is. For this, today I'll be using a 2 light soft setup. These are my 2 lights. And this is what is our light source. We call this, this is a strobe. Okay. Also gives us light.
Oh, guys, that's a class in the beds.
Yeah, no, it's just so you know, it's not easy. It's not just made of taking pictures. And the reason why I put them like this is strategical. The reason I've put this is because of the way I want the pictures to come out. So I already have a vision of how because you have to envision it.
It's harder than I thought, okay?
Exactly. So we may call in our model and then we can just, okay. Hello, so this is our model for the day, good friend of mine, Nta. Today I'll be shooting on a Sony A73. Attached to it is a 50mm.
Oh, unzima, guys, unzima.
It's a portrait lens. And so we think we can get started. So I keep my cameras in this bag. As you can see, it's not like your average school bag. It's cushioned so that even if I'm moving around, there's no shake, there's nothing pressed, because the things in here...
Very expensive. Very
exactly.
Expensive.
So, I shoot on manual mode, so I need to make sure that this is dialed to manual mode. So I'm in charge of everything, your ISO, aperture, shutter speed, and everything. So I'm in charge of how I want the picture to come out. All right. I think we can start just by, you can hold this for me. Sorry, I need to turn on my lights. All right, we've checked all our lights. We're using 2 light system and our model seems to be ready. I'll give her this camera. I've made it easier for her. I've already put the right settings. And I think I want to see how she performs, because the thing is, taking a picture is not just taking a picture. There's a lot that goes into it. But as a temper, now, half the job is done for you. So
hello.
all right. So when as a photographer, you have to tell models to pose njani.
No, guys, Nta is a pro. We are at the poser.
Let's say Nta is someone that has come to you. What's it? Thick, nangwati kupoza. I want someone who tangenda le.
Mara guys, namangwati.
But nangwati so mcela wena. So that's your job now. You're supposed to make sure that your composition is right. You're supposed to make sure even ema poses akhe ahambelana kanye nale light setup yakho. So the floor is yours.
Yo guys, go tankad. Okay.
I think you're blessed that Nta knows what she's also doing. Because she keeps moving around.
No,
which is
but
perfect.
guys, you're gonna Dlamini take the shoot and then pause ayo. Like on a serious note.
So let me show you how I would do it. First of all, the first thing to do is I need to take a test shot. So a test shot, just look at me like that, and then I have to preview the pictures to make sure if my lighting is perfect. I personally feel like my light is not the way I want it. So what I will do from there, I will come here, because at the end of the day, no two pictures are the same. So I will bring this just a little bit closer to her, because this light here focuses on her face, like I said, and then this light is for her hair to separate her from the background.
Because it focuses on the face.
Yes.
Just send them pictures that so moving.
Photography, I got mastery light here, because photography, like I said, is the manipulation of light and mastering your light. So now I see that this light is directly going to her. What I'd also do just a bit is to tilt it like this. This is to make sure we see there's a cache light la mehlweni. Mawuna ke sithombe khona uDuma tishuta la mehlweni la ngeduni ukhanza ngathi kune light lencane. That is called a cache light. It adds, I'll show you in a second. See how well lit that was. So if you look at the difference, so this was before. You see how dark that was. We didn't change any settings. What we did is we just changed the position of our light. Look at the difference it makes. And look at how her face is lit up now. So the most important thing to understand in photography is how you manipulate your light to give you the image that you, because also when you're taking pictures, you don't just wake up and take pictures. You also have to have a mental picture of what you want as a final product. Such that mouse shooter, you compare and contrast, would see, is what I'm seeing here what is in here in my mental.
Okay, no guys, the assignment is late. I think I'm gonna visualize let's talk about something is fun as well.
So here's a pointer. First of all, her hand is cut here. So this is, imagine if you would post that. You understand? This is already cut. So one thing that's important is composition. Your composition is good, because this side is equal to this side,
At
which
least
is good.
I got something
Exactly.
right.
And your headspace is not weird, because sometimes people leave way too much headspace or just a little bit of headspace, and then so this is perfect. But you could have told her to just chin up a bit, because you're so big a passy, and then now there's just shadows underneath her cheeks, which we don't want. And then this is perfect.
No guys, that I don't know.
You see, what you could have done here is told her to at least fold her arms, because cutting her arms like this is yeah, exactly same thing. So of course you're more than it's just, you know.
No guys, but
so,
the pictures are not that bad. Looks like my boy.
all right.
Yeah.
All right. So now, one thing you need to be careful of also is to make sure that her face is in focus, right? So this is, so cameras, the newer ones, they guide you. My camera will give you a green light here to show you if you've fully focused on her face fully. So if you just notice carefully, like that, exactly. Exactly. So see the difference there? See the difference when I'm not cutting her arms versus when I cut them.
Okay,
It's
looks
awkward.
more nicer.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So now with all that I've given you, I want to see if you'll be able to nail your composition and tell her to pose the way that we.
The most difficult part, guys, mustn't touching up in a smile. Hi.
Let's see. Let's go.
No, guys. No, guys. This is me.
You did that. You did that.
I did this.
You did that.
I did this.
Oh, look at you.
I did this. Alright, guys. I'm officially a photographer.
So I think our editors will put the pictures in on the screen so that you guys can see before I taught her the composition and everything, and after that. So it's just to show you that a lot goes into photography.
Yeah. Okay, can you just take one more? A full pic.
A full pic of
Yes.
that. Okay. So we need also to change our setup a bit.
Oh.
So we need to, because this was to focus on her face only.
Yeah.
So in order to concentrate this light on her whole body, we will have to shift it just a bit back. Be straight. Let's see. Preview that one first. So you see. So now you can see as the picture's not as bright as it was. So you want to decrease just your shutter speed to maybe, let's put it 1,000, and then let's see.
Okay.
All right, and let's see that. That's perfect. Even though there's just a slight greater side on your right instead of left. So by all means, you are always, so it's just that I didn't display, so usually you can also show grids on your camera. So those allow you to use photography rules in terms of framing, like your rule of thirds and all that kind of stuff. Just that I didn't put that, but no train smash. So this is good. But as you can see, your left is smaller than your right. So you have to be also cognizant of these two sides. So yeah, otherwise, so this one is actually perfect.
Ooh, did
This
you
one
hear
is
that,
actually
guy? That's perfect.
This one is actually perfect. So yeah, I think that's it. And then I think we'll have to go do outside, because outside is different from
Because
inside.
now we're gonna be using natural light.
Yeah, natural light, yes.
Yo, guys, hi.
So outside, you can actually use artificial light and natural light just to make them work together.
Okay.
Because sometimes, like today, it's cloudy, so there's not enough brightness. And so the light, also this helps with pictures being sharper than just using the sun or all of that. So we'll just go do that, and then maybe we'll just go through maybe one picture of
and
editing.
it doesn't even add the end there.
You have to edit. Yeah, you have to edit.
Oh, my Sean.
Yeah. So yeah, I think we can get ready to just take a couple of pictures outside, and yeah.
Okay, guys, let's go. Okay.
Well, on the second part of our location, so we're going to do what is called outdoor photography. So in an ideal world, this should have happened around 4 when the sun is just a bit down, because as you can see now, because the sun is just a bit harsh. But hopefully our model will, and persevere. So I've chosen this location strictly because of these pipes here. We go well together. It's not busy also. I'm fully without distracted because the point of focus here model.
Okay.
So we are just going to use this. We're just going to walk inside, and our model so yeah, you can go.
Okay, guys, let's go.
So right now we're going to use these pipes as the aesthetic whole shoot.
And we need our subject to be creative. Yeah, watch my ass getting a
Exactly. Bravo. So yeah, so nyalo uyabona ukuthi unlike a studio lama shadows langale ahashikwana as you can see now.
Yeah.
So that's one problem Melina. I think I forgot something that we can use outside to diffuse ilanga without using isopor.
Okay. All right. Yeah, guys, all I can say is it's easy. I know, but I'm enjoying though. I am learning. I know exciting today I did photography. Hi guys, but anyways, I am enjoying, and we are here still. You know, we're gonna be using natural light because we're smart. Master studio, we're using a light. My light has a studio, and right now we're gonna be using natural light. So,
exactly. And then this again is still a reflector. But bawuwathi umhlabelo kuthiwa ngizifo zonke angithi nalona ngizifo zonke light. This does not only cannot only be used as a reflector, but it can be used as a diffuser. So nyalo stakaka logo. So this is a 5-in-1 diffuser. Yakaka logo. So
okay.
Ukuthi ube na-assistant akubambele ama-lights akubambele lokho zakho ukubamba lokho phinde ushoot at the same time. So
assistant sayafika.
So yalo ngifuna sitshengise lo mehluko loku ku-800 emalangeni, but lo mehluko longakwendela wona ungaqalisa uspend ama-million. I want us to show the difference mawushaya directly ngelanga phinde mawusebenzisa. So nyalo ngidamsethela kahle phinde ukuthi avele ashuthe nyalo ngicathi i-composition kusengeke iba inkinga ngoba hawu uthi une-space lesikhulu nyalo utakhona shima full body pictures. Sekhanya kahle ngifuna abone ukuthi kukhanya kahle ngalothi ngimdojile.
Okay.
So ngicela usicale. Alright. Hello.
Okay, think be the photographer. Okay, let's preview in. Hi guys, Gunzima.
Alright, so come back here. Siyabona mehluko. Ukuthi nyalo kude ma-shadows la hashi. Isithombe sakho sesibukeka kahle. Naye uyabona ukuthi akasafifiyeli ngoba lokhu kakhulu ukuthi bekafifiyela. Yabona. So nyalo hawo. Sesisothile. Nyalo the next step because masashuthile bese kubaleni lokuthiwa i-editing. So we have pre-production. Pre-production is the location scouting and maybe even the visual board, they would say how do you want the pictures to look like, what are you trying to do. So that's pre-production. And then you have the production, what's up
right now,
the shoot and everything. And then we have what is called post-production, which includes editing and everything. And then Asambe so under the editor and just the basis of what you have to look for in editing. So yeah.
Yo guys, all I can say is that there is more to photography than just taking the picture. And yeah, photography is not for everyone. Meaning, okay guys, let's go editing now. All right, let's go.
So nyalo, so we take our card, let's shoot I use a card adapter and we fill it up.
lapho khona usitshengisa tonke ithombe esishutile namuhla. Here they are. And then nje sithatha letimbalwa, sithatha sinele dark, very dark, so I can show you correction. And then one normal one, I'll take this one here and mark it, take this one here, mark it, and then I'll take one from here, and then I'll go outside, take one bright one without the diffuser, this is Lisa, and then take one where you used the diffuser, yes, and then we import it into our Lightroom. So wait for it to import, and then done, we imported. Okay, then from here you are given from here, this is your library, and then you go to develop. So as you know, pictures are all about colors, and so Lightroom allows you to manipulate the colors of the picture and all that kind of stuff. So let's take this bright one here.
I took this one.
You took this one.
Guys.
Exactly. So when you come here, some people can use this picture exactly as it is. Personally, I don't like it right now. I feel like the tint is too green. I like to lean on this magenta side. So you can come this side. So you have what is called the white balance. White balance is what makes your picture either bluey or too warm. So warm and cold. So those are the terms that are very popular in photography. Warm and cold. I like my pictures warm, and my signature move for photography is brown. I like to incorporate brown, and so this is why everything happens. So here, this is where you change your
So basically, that's where everything finishes, and that's, yeah. And then from there, you also have to be able to export the pictures. Social media, so you have to know now. So you come here and you export here, because Emma social media platforms, the way la designer aga designer so now Emma export and my resolutions are they have to be low, unless you put printer out. That's when you're supposed to use the maximum quality of exporting. But for social media, your Facebook, your Instagram, you need to limit your la export and make sure they are all under 2 megabytes. Okay. Yes, and then also resolution is always at 240, nothing above that, because if you try increase that, clear was posted algorithm yabo Facebook will try to compress the picture, and once compressed it will pixelate, and then so you also have to be very cognizant of that. Otherwise, yeah, that's all you need to know.
Oh, hi guys, it has been a very, very long day. We just look at photographers taking pictures of you and everything. It's simple, like nje ngivele ngithi subject yami ngicela lana ishoot ekuphelele. It's a long process. Siqale e-studio, saya ngaphandle. Right now, he was trying to teach me editing. Yabona ke le editor angifuni ngasho hayi ngathi ke yona ke hayi ke seyagagamela kakhulu ngathi seyikhulu kakhulu. But anyways, thank you to you, Mr. Photographer, for kumfundisa. I think I learned a lot, but more than anything, I think you sometimes you and you're like, nah, that's nothing, you know. But because I got a chance to be in his shoes, I understand the effort. It's like you have to pay attention to every single detail. Like a simple eyelash can make a shade or bengabe sesadinakala i-Eswatini. But other than that, guys, it has been a great experience. I don't want to lie. Very tiring. Like right now, I am very, very tired. I'm telling you, but guys, it was nice being in your show. It was like nice learning something new, I must say. Hey, I guess that is it. We are out. It was great being on Asambe. Hey.